On my sister's wedding day, her kids poured paint on my daughter's autism service dog. Everyone laughed, saying, "It's just a dog." I nodded, closed my checkbook, and the music stopped. My daughter Ivy's service dog, Atlas, was the only thing that kept her from complete meltdowns. $20,000 in 2 years of training to get a dog that could detect her panic attacks before they started and calm her down when the world got too loud. The morning of my sister Kara's wedding, her 3 kids were running around the venue unsupervised as usual. Ivy was sitting quietly with Atlas in his vest that clearly said, "Service dog, do not pet." When I heard her scream, Kara kids had dumped an entire gallon of purple paint over Atlas. The dog was covered head to tail, and paint was getting in his eyes. Ivy was hitting herself in the head over and over, which meant full meltdown mode. I ran over trying to clean Atlas's eyes, while Ivy rocked back and forth making her distress sounds. "It's just a dog." Kara laughed from where she was getting her makeup done. He needed some color for the wedding. "This is a $20,000 service animal. $20,000 for a dog? You got scammed." My mom joined in, laughing. "Dogs like getting messy. He's fine. He could go blind from paint in his eyes. So dramatic. Just wash him off." My dad added, "Maybe this will teach Ivy not to bring animals to formal events. She's autistic. He's medical equipment. She's not that autistic." Kara said, "You just baby her." Ivy was now hitting her head against the wall. Atlas couldn't help because he couldn't see and was pawing at his eyes. "Someone call a vet." After the ceremony, Kara said, "I'm not delaying my wedding for a dog." I looked at my family, all of them laughing or smiling while my daughter hurt herself and her service dog suffered. "You're right. It's your day." I pulled out my checkbook and very slowly tore it in half. The music from the string quartet stopped because I'd been paying them. "What are you doing?" Kara asked. "Nothing. Continue getting ready." I pulled out my phone and called the venue. "Hi, this is Megan Frost. I need to cancel my payment for the Frost Delgado wedding." "Yes, today's wedding. The check for $8,000. Cancel it." Kara's face went white under her makeup. "The reception hall is paid for." "Not anymore." The venue manager was already walking over. "I'm sorry, but without payment, we can't allow the reception here." "Megan, please," Kara begged. "It's just money. You'll figure it out." I called the catering company next. "Cancel the Frost Delgado order." "Yes, the entire reception. No payment will be processed." "The food?" my mom screamed. "McDonald's is open." The florist was next. The wedding coordinator, the DJ. Each vendor starting to pack up as their payments were canceled. "You're ruining my wedding," Kara sobbed. "No, your kids ruined a service dog. I'm just not paying for the party after. It was just paint, and this is just money." I picked up Ivy, who was still hitting herself, and carried her to the car. Atlas followed, paint dripping, bumping into things because he couldn't see properly. The emergency vet said, "We were lucky." Atlas's eyes were saved, but he'd need to be shaved completely and retrained because the trauma might affect his working ability. "That's another $5,000 minimum." The vet said, "I paid it." Meanwhile, Kara's wedding became a parking lot event. The ceremony still happened, but the reception was the family ordering pizza to the church basement. Her photographer left when his check bounced. The videographer, too. Kara called me screaming that night. "You ruined my wedding over a dog. Your kids assaulted medical equipment. They're children who you refuse to parent. Ivy's not even that autistic. She talks fine. She talks fine because Atlas keeps her calm enough to communicate. You're choosing a dog over family. I'm choosing my daughter's medical needs over your party." She posted on Facebook about her evil sister who ruined her wedding. I posted the security footage of her kids pouring paint on a clearly marked service dog while adults laughed. Ivy had meltdowns every day without him, but we managed. Kara's marriage lasted 8 months. Turns out her husband was embarrassed by the parking lot reception, and his family mocked him for marrying into trash. She asked me for money during the divorce. "It's just money," I said. "You'll figure